Welcome to the Mini Book Podcast, African American Books Edition. Today we're looking at They Were Her Property, White Women as Slave Owners in the American South by Stephanie E. Jones Rogers. So this book absolutely shatters the myth of the passive Southern lady. It reveals white women were aggressive participants in the slave market, building their own wealth by buying, selling, and brutalizing enslaved people. First up, slave ownership started right in the cradle. Parents would give enslaved people to their daughters as gifts for birthdays and weddings. The plantation was, in a way, a school where girls learned to command and punish, viewing humans purely as property to secure their future. Second, these women were active capitalists. You'd find them at slave auctions, trading in what was called the fancy girl market, and even monetizing enslaved women's bodies. Many used legal loopholes to keep this human property separate from their husband's control, making sure they held the economic power. And finally, forget the idea that women were gentler owners. The book shares stories of them inflicting horrific violence, like the mistress who crushed an enslaved girl's face under a rocking chair. They were totally invested in the brutality because it was the source of their own freedom and status. So really, Jones Rogers proves that for white Southern women, slavery wasn't a patriarchal burden. It was a chosen economic engine they fought to protect. We thank you for listening, and please consider subscribing for future content. After hearing this podcast, we encourage you to go out and purchase this book and support the author. Please tell others about this podcast and suggest books you would like to hear in future episodes in the comments. Thank you for subscribing and listening.